This is The Wire for 2300 Zulu, January 16th, 2026. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2200. Bottom line up front. Destabilization operations continue in Minneapolis as activists expand efforts to harass citizens. Vandalism efforts continue throughout the Twin Cities. On the home front, in Minnesota, the situation continues to steadily escalate in Minneapolis. Most of the overnight unrest was centered around the Whipple Federal Building, with individuals conducting more brazen attacks. At a few points during the night, the mob attempted to break down the perimeter fence surrounding the complex, while other crowds damaged vehicles entering and exiting the facility. To the south, a total of 11 vehicles were vandalized at the Residence Inn in Eagan overnight after far-left intelligence networks identified this facility as hosting ICE agents. Analysts comment, "It's not clear as to if this was actually a positive ID on behalf of the vandals. This could have just been a collection of random vehicles, but that did not seem to matter at the time of the vandalism." Analyst comments for this wire. In Minneapolis, a new tactic is making an emergence among activist groups that are tailing ICE convoys. The general tactic of conducting reconnaissance to figure out where ICE vehicles are going continues, but because most of the activists are not the brightest bunch, they have sometimes been following around random vehicles, such as general contractors and random citizens going about their day. This has escalated to now include multiple reports of insurgents harassing citizens and forcing them to prove that they aren't ICE agents, and even after doing so, citizens continue to be harassed by militant activists simply for driving a vehicle that looks like it might potentially be used by ICE. On the political front, local reports indicate that the school systems have become directly involved in stoking unrest and encouraging school children to commit felonies. Parents in the Minneapolis and St. Paul area have reported teachers giving their children whistles and literature encouraging them to stalk, harass, and interfere with ICE operations. Several school districts within the Twin Cities have also transitioned to online classes deliberately for the purpose of shielding illegal families from ICE operations. Even though ICE has not conducted a single raid at any school in the United States, this rhetoric is actively being pushed by city officials. With the weekend arriving, which is also a holiday weekend, and with the knowledge that many youths will not be in school during the day, next week will probably result in an increase in activity throughout the city. This concludes The Wire for 2300 Zulu, January 16th, 2026.